This video aims to share with you the elements of context and description of the contest task for the 2026 edition of the Architecture Student Contest organized by Saint-Gobain. The task will take place in Serbia's capital city, Belgrade. The project's challenge is to urbanize a prime area nested on the riverbank of Sava, close to the city center. The task covers three main goals: a renovation of one existing building to enhance its functionality and accessibility, but keeping its existing purpose; a new residential building project for athlete accommodation; and the urban design of the surrounding public spaces that connect these buildings. We want to give as much of Belgrade as possible to those who don't know this wonderful city yet. Thanks to drone views, we want you to visualize the city and the area of the task, its life, and its atmosphere. Belgrade, the capital of Serbia, has a population of around 1.7 million. It is nestled at the confluence of the Sava and Danube rivers, where its story begins with the Vinča civilization and has been shaped through centuries of rich and turbulent history, making it a city with a unique spirit and energy. Belgrade's strategic location at the very heart of the Balkan Peninsula means it attracted friends and foes. It's been fought over by foreign powers for thousands of years. So, from ancient civilizations to Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian empires, all kinds of outsiders have left their mark here, meaning this city can be described as a unique time capsule of this part of the world. Through the analysis of key locations in Belgrade, you can discover how the past shapes life in Belgrade today. The historical core of Belgrade, Kalemegdan, lies on the right banks of both rivers. It was the starting place around which the current Belgrade was born and developed. The significance of the location is indicated by the fact that Belgrade is the city for which the greatest number of battles were fought, as many as 115. The one who controlled this vantage point controlled the confluence of Sava and Danube, harbors, the river traffic, and the borderline between empires. Kalemegdan Fortress is an example of architectural evolution, reflecting the region's complex history. The fortress includes elements of Roman, Byzantine, Ottoman, and Austro-Hungarian architecture, making it a unique testament to the city's shifting powers and cultural influences. Skadarlia is to Belgrade what Montmartre is to Paris, a bohemian quarter that captures the essence of the city's artistic and cultural heritage. Known for cobblestone paths, traditional Serbian restaurants known as kafana, and lively atmosphere, Skadarlia is the place for those who are seeking the perfect blend of old-world charm and positive energy. The construction of the St. Sava Temple in Belgrade began in 1935, following the vision to honor Saint Sava, the founder of the Serbian Orthodox Church. Over decades of construction, it has grown into one of the largest Orthodox churches in the world, with an impressive interior, adorned with beautiful mosaics in marble, representing both the spiritual and cultural heritage of Serbia. Ada Ciganlija, often referred to as Belgrade Sea, is a river island that has been artificially turned into a peninsula. The same name refers to the adjoining artificial lake and its beach. It was turned into an immensely popular recreational zone, most notable for its lush greenery, sandy beaches, sports facilities which, during summer seasons, can have over 100,000 visitors daily and up to 300,000 visitors over the weekend. Ada Ciganlija stands as an urban oasis, offering a refreshing escape from the bustle of Belgrade. Today, the expansion of the White City is reflected in ambitious urban projects, modernization efforts, and growing investment opportunities. The realization of the ambitious master plan is underway, with the waterfront of the Danube and Sava as a focal point. The symbol of this ambitious plan is a project called Belgrade Waterfront. The project collects the most attractive plots within the city contains a balanced mix of uses, including a world-class residential community, hotels, cultural venues, educational institutions, retail, and a wide range of leisure attractions in order to create a diverse and self-contained urban area. Additionally, it contains many public areas, including 1.8-kilometer-long waterfront, 27,000 square meter large public park, and community pocket parks within the residential community. The project forms a functional, multi-use area of the city that can function independently. The location of our contest task is exceptional. Located strategically near the confluence of the Sava and Danube rivers, adjacent to the Belgrade waterfront project and within sight of the historic Kalemegdan fortress, this project aims to develop the new area, following the main objectives of the city's master plan. This prime location, currently occupied by an industrial cement factory, offers an unprecedented chance to reimagine the waterfront as a vibrant hub for sports, recreation, and community engagement. To introduce ambitious plans of Belgrade's development, as well as the importance of the contest task location, we interviewed the chief urbanist of the city of Belgrade, Marko Stojčić. Dear colleagues, welcome to our city, Belgrade. Maybe you know, maybe you don't, but Belgrade is today the city with the highest level of urban development in all of Europe. We are proud of all the projects that are happening in our city today. We are doing a lot at one time, building the national stadium, metro, bridges, tunnels, arranging public areas, and something that is perhaps the most important for us now, which is the organization of Expo 2027, when Belgrade will be the host of this event for the first time. From May 15, 2027, over 100 countries will participate in this world event, and we are trying to organize our city to the best extent possible until that moment, to make it as beautiful and functional as possible. We look forward to your participation, your projects, which, like all ours, will be sustainable, green, interesting, and unique, both in Europe and in the whole world. We can't wait to see your suggestions. The first challenge regards the construction of a new building, which we named Building A. The idea is to transform this site into a mixed-use development that prioritizes a residential space for athletes and recreational activities with public access. The athlete accommodation with supporting services, including a cafeteria, changing rooms, and training facilities, will provide a comprehensive experience for visitors. Currently, there is a cement plant with respective areas for transport and storage, with a few green areas. It's surrounded by Brodarska Street and a railway bridge that crosses the river. The plot size is approximately 120,000 meters square in total. It is important to mention that a number of existing buildings in this plot area are intended to be demolished, meaning that students have the freedom to create an idea for a complete new urban area. The accommodation for athletes needs to be designed for around 100 to 200 athletes with flexibility for future expansion. The facilities could be used for visiting athletes for national competitions, for training concentrations by amateur teams, or other use related to sports activities. The accommodation facilities can be arranged within a single building or in the form of multiple accommodation units in a campus layout. If the accommodation is planned in a campus layout, it should include a central building with services. The height of the building should be up to 4 stories. Provide a variety of room types, single and double rooms, to cater for different needs and preferences as indicated in the contest task. For the rest of the site not related to the athlete accommodation, students should propose only volumetric designs for adjacent and complementary functions while focusing on pedestrian and bicycle connectivity along the riverfront. The second challenge is the renovation of an existing academic yachting club, which we called Building B. The Academic Yachting Club is officially the oldest yachting club in Belgrade, but this building is relatively new. It was built in 2008. In the 360 video, you can see its location. To introduce the building task related to the renovation project, we interviewed the chairman of the club's board, Todor Vujošević.
Hello and welcome. I am Todor Vojošević from Academic Yachting Club Belgrade, Akademski jedriličarski klub Beograd. I am chairman of our board, and we are sailing club, oldest club in Belgrade and one of the oldest in Serbia. As you see, we are on the very nice place on the river Sava. We are club that from 1934 working and training people about sailing, about nautic, and all the others approaching rivers, approaching boats. Our club, it is new building, and all this area, it is not new, but area and building that we have to finish. We have to do a lot of things. We are expecting from all of you, your idea, what to do, how to finalize this building and this area to be one and a real sailing club and place where the kids or whoever who like river, who like sailing can be and enjoying.
The renovation project seeks to breathe new life into the club, preserving its historical legacy while adapting it to the needs of modern sailing and water sports. The design should enhance the club's connection to the river, creating welcoming public spaces and improving accessibility for all. By embracing sustainable practices and integrating seamlessly with the new development on the adjacent site, the renovated club will become a vibrant hub for the sailing community and a cherished landmark for the city. The renovation will maintain the same program, and students should aim to modernize the facilities, to think about how to optimize the use of the existing spaces, training, storage, and administrative functions, improve circulation for athletes, staff, and visitors. Students can consider the connection to the river by possibly expanding waterfront access. The renovation must work within the limitations of the existing building, including its structural elements and potential constraints on modifications. The potential of the contest task location development can significantly contribute to the restoration and preservation of the green corridor alongside the riverbank, connecting the existing paths for pedestrians and cyclists and creating new lanes. Increase in bicycle traffic in the new Belgrade area could significantly contribute to lowering the air pollution. Riverbank development must be in line with the fragile natural ecosystems, contributing to biodiversity protection. The task area is also specific by an unusual seasonal inhabitant, a protected bird species, pygmy cormorant. To understand the needs of the specific location and its ecological importance, we interviewed a representative of a society called Green and Blue Corridors, Uroš Milošević.
Hello, my name is Uroš. I'm member of Green Blue Corridors Association. We are in charge for habitat of Microcarbopygmaeus or small cormorant. This is a bird who decided to have its habitat here in the center of the Belgrade city, which has almost 2 million people inhabitants. So this is a very challenging task. You have a unique chance to help us to improve this area, to bring it closer to the people who live in Belgrade and to our visitors. Your sustainable and imaginable solutions will help us to protect this area and preserve Microcarbopygmaeus for future generations. So let the game begins.
This was a short description of the city of Belgrade, the plot area, and the task to be developed. Please remember, this is a design idea competition, so feel free to explore and provide new ideas while addressing the main requirements of the task. While you strive for a winning solution and potential inspiration for the future of Belgrade, pay attention to the environmental and sustainable construction aspects to make the world a better home for future generations. Let the games begin!